If you're still building startups like this, you're already behind, spending months hiring developers, fixing bugs, testing manually just to launch something that might not even work. That entire process, when you truly think about it, is chaotic, is useless, and in all honesty, in 2026, it's being replaced. Last week, I tested a new way of building using AI, and what I found completely changed how I think about startups going forward. Before we go any further, a quick disclaimer as always, this video is for entertainment purposes only and should not be considered business or financial advice. I'm simply sharing my own point of view, my own experience and what's actually worked for me. Resource will vary, you always gotta remember that. So here's what happened in all honesty. I came across something called Kane AI last week and what happened truly blew my mind away. And I thought to myself, is this actually useful or just another AI tool? But let's be honest, there are a lot of tools out there right now, but this one caught my attention. And here's why. Because it focuses on one of the biggest bottlenecks in startups, testing. Because we get a lot of issues when building a startup, and obviously I've experienced this from building Vendoy, and the only way to fix those issues is by testing, right? So let's break this down further. This is how most startups are built. You come up with an idea, you hire developers, you build a product, you test it manually, the entire team. You as a founder, you find bugs, you fix them, you repeat over and over again, and this process is slow, is chaotic, and very expensive in all honesty. And the biggest issue with it is that it's full of friction because the developers will create something, they will test it subpartly and feel like, oh, this is done. But then you as a founder, you'll test it and you feel like, oh, wow, this is not done. And you push it back to them. And that creates a bit of a friction when you truly think about it. And it causes further problems because every delay costs money, slows growth and increases risk. But the biggest issue, you don't even know if your product works properly until it's too late. And that's a risk too expensive, I've learned. Now here's the shift. In 2026 and beyond, startups aren't going to be built like this anymore. Instead of manual testing, guessing what's broken, fixing things reactively, when I talk about these things, when I say them out loud, it just sounds ludicrous. We are moving towards AI-driven systems that test, validate and optimize automatically. And here's why Kane AI is so useful when it comes to this perspective. Now again, I'm not here to hype anything because that wouldn't be right. I'm here to show you what I tested. Kane AI is essentially an AI-powered testing agent. What does that mean? Instead of manually checking your product, you can generate test cases, identify bugs, validate functionality using natural language. So instead of let's manually test everything, you're using Kane AI to do that. And here's how you do that. Test this system and tell me what is broken, like I'm demonstrating right now on my screen. Big difference. As you can see, you're seeing all kinds of results coming up. And I'm going to talk about this use case a bit further. Before I go into the use case, I want to do this first and foremost. You got to set it up, which is really important. First thing I did was giving it a scenario, something simple, a product flow, user signups, navigates dashboard, completes an action. Instead of manually testing each step, I let the AI handle it, of course. Now we're going to generate a test, and here's what surprised me. It didn't just run random checks. It actually generated structured test cases, looked for edge cases, identified weak points, things that most founders would completely miss, which is truly incredible. And if most founders are going to miss these things, trust me when I say this, the tech guys will miss them as well. Then this is third step. Here's where the real value came from my perspective. It started pointing out where things could break, where user flows were weak, where improvements could be made, more importantly. And this is where it clicked for me, because normally this is what would happen. You can only find these problems after users complain. And in this situation, what we're trying to do is we're trying to solve these problems before they get to the user. It's a major difference in the way of thinking. So instead of launch, fail, fix, it became test, refine, improve before even scaling. And that saves time, money, reputation, and your growth trajectory when you truly think about it once again. Now here's the biggest takeaway. The advantage in business today is no longer just ideas, it's speed and more importantly, quality at speed, because anyone can launch fast, but not everyone can launch something that actually works. And that's where most people lose from my perspective, launching something that actually works. Now let me be clear, this doesn't replace everything. You still need a solid idea, of course, a good user experience, clear direction. AI is a tool, not a magic solution. I've always said this about AI. AI is there to amplify what you got going on already, not to replace lack of ability, if that makes sense. So what it does here is that it removes unnecessary bottlenecks as long as you know exactly where you're going. So if you're building a startup, launching a product, or trying to move faster, then this approach is worth looking into. And again, this is not business or financial advice. I'm just talking about this from my experience once again, because the future of entrepreneurship isn't more effort. It's a more controlled, structured, and better system. Look, if you want to check out Kane AI for yourself today, check out the top link in my description as always. Try it out, test it out, and see if it fits your workflow. And drop a comment, of course, if you think that this was very useful for you. Look, it's time for me to round up this video. If you found this useful, as always, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. I'll see you on the next one.